In what is being hailed as groundbreaking diplomatic milestone, Israel and Hamas have reached an agreement brokered by US President Donald Trump, marking the first phase of a comprehensive peace plan aimed at ending the two-year devastating war in Gaza. The deal, announced on Wednesday evening, has been described by Trump as the first phase of his 20-point blueprint for the region. The news immediately set off scenes of jubilations across parts of Israel and Gaza, where people expressed cautious optimism after years of relentless fighting, loss, and despair. Yet, amid the celebrations, experts and mediators have only stressed that this is only the beginning of a long, fragile road toward lasting peace. In a Truth Social post, Trump said this upon the accomplishment of the signing. "I am very proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off the first phase of our peace plan. This means all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops and agreeing upon the line as the first step toward a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly. This is a great day for the Arab, Muslim, and Muslim world, Israel, and all surrounding nations, and the United States of America. We thank the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen. Blessed are the peacemakers." The core of the agreement revolves around the humanitarian and security crises that have defined the conflict. Hamas has agreed to release all the remaining Israeli hostages held in Gaza since October 2023 attacks, while Israel in turn has pledged to release a significant number of Palestinian prisoners. According to Israel estimates, around 20 hostages are still believed to be alive, though their condition remains unknown. The agreement ensures that these all will be released within days, a move intended to serve as both a symbolic and practical foundation for reconciliation. This mutual act of release, long demanded by both sides and international mediators, is designed to restore a minimal level of trust and open the door of subsequent stages of Trump's peace plan, which reportedly include demilitarization efforts and reconstruction initiative in the Gaza community. Another key component of the deal involves a phased Israeli military withdrawal from Gaza. As part of the first phase, Israel has begun pulling its troops back to an agreed-upon line near the border. The Israel Defense Forces confirmed that logistical units stationed around Gaza City have already started retreating, with combat troops expected to follow within the coming days. The decision marks the first major Israel troop reduction since the start of the operation of Gideon Charles II, a campaign launched to dismantle Hamas command centers. The third aspect of the deal focuses on the humanitarian and diplomatic dimensions, as fear is to take immediate effect while humanitarian aid will be allowed into Gaza in unprecedented quantities through border crossing overseen by Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey, the same countries that were called by Trump for helping to mediate the agreement. Plans of rebuilding essential infrastructure such as hospitals, schools, and power grids are reportedly included in Trump's 20-point framework. Long-term provisions aim to establish a neuro-administrative body in Gaza composed of Palestinian technocrats under supervision by a coalition of Arabs and the US. The roots of the war trace back to October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched a surprise attack on southern Israel, killing roughly 1,200 people and taking 251 hostages. The assault, the deadliest single-day attack on Israel history, triggered a fierce Israeli military response to escalated into a prolonged conflict. Over ensuing months, Israel's ground operation devastated large parts of Gaza, while Hamas continued rocket attacks on Israeli cities. The humanitarian toll has been staggering. Gaza Health Ministry report more than 67,000 Palestinians killed and nearly 170,000 injured since the war began, while hundreds of thousands remain displaced in a dire need of aid. Despite the progress of peace, questions remain about whether this deal will bring a genuine end to the bloodshed. Previous severe attempts, some mediated by Egypt, Qatar, and the United Nations, have collapsed within weeks or even days. Analysts warn that political divisions in both Israel and Gaza, coupled with deep mistrust between the warring sides, could derail implementations. Israel hardliners oppose what they perceive as concessions to Hamas, while within Gaza some militant factions reject any peace process that excludes their leadership from future governors. The broader uncertainty lies in whether Hamas will comply with the eventual disarmament clauses and whether Israel will commit to a longer-term withdrawal and reconstruction promises. The first phase concludes. Now, Trump's Gaza peace deal has delivered what few dared to imagine: a negotiated framework for hostages to return home and for guns to fall silent, at least temporarily, yet the agreement remains precarious. Its success will depend on continued international mediation, sustained humanitarian efforts, and above all, the political will both sides to prioritize peace over vengeance or revenge. For now, the world watches cautionally as Israel forces pull back and families in Gaza and Tel Aviv wait anxiously for loved ones to return. Whether this marks the dawn of a new era and merely another pause in an endless cycle of violence is a question only time can answer, but for the first time in more years, hope seen within reach. Now, personally, what do you think about the first step? Will it lead total peace and permanent ending of the war? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.